everybody. I'm Chris, and
I'm Kelly.
we're here with Kelly, and this is a new thing that we're doing called Taste the Magic with Chris and Kelly. I don't know. I didn't ask you if you liked the name of the show. I thought it was a pretty neat name, but
I love it. We're tasting all the magic.
and
Love it.
I think this is something you and we're gonna try and do once a month,
Yeah. Because there's always new food happening
right?
at Disney.
Right. We were supposed to do this 2 weeks ago, but I got sick after I got back home from Florida. So, but we're gonna try to cover two festivals tonight. So I've already, because it's been a long time since I've live streamed this late. You know that, right?
Oh my gosh, I kept wondering why I was hearing two of you. It's because I had you on my phone and my computer.
So yeah, it's been a while since I've been live streaming this late at night before. So, but I had to drink my Black Rifle coffee so
Oh, okay.
I could stay awake. So
I have my carbonated deliciousness, a crispy Diet Coke from McDonald's. So we're good.
all right. So so what we got is we have the International Festival of the Holidays, and then we have Disney's Festival of the Holidays to cover. So let's see let's go ahead. We'll say hello to who's in the chat right now. It looks like it says we got 9 people watching, but we only got 1 commenting right now. So, that's fine if you want to ninja watch. Well, we got Mike from Crazy Mike's Fun Channel. Hey Mike, thank you for joining us.
And whoever's ninja, say hi so we can say hi to you.
Yes. Or if you don't want to, then fine. Just watch and enjoy. so let's go. Like I said, I'd rather start with Disneyland so you can explain a little bit why we're going through it. So we're going to start with Disney's foodie guide to Disney's Festival of the Holidays 2024 at Disneyland Resort. This is coming from Disney Park blog. If I'm right, I think isn't Disney's Parks blog actually done by cast members?
Yes, Disney Parks blog is official Disney. So you can believe what you read. It's the only blog I trust.
Right.
Honestly.
So, all right. So I'm going to pop it up at it. There we go. I didn't know if we could go into this one and have both of us down here. I like it. So
I like it too.
Yeah. So, all right, we're probably gonna skip the front of it. So we're gonna go ahead to, it says what we have. Of course, it's a California Adventure. All right. And it says it's a festive food market, twist on traditions. Is that a certain area?
It isn't. It's kind of around the park. So as you're kind of going around the park, you'll see most of them are like similar to what you see at Epcot
Like little
festivals.
booths.
Little booths. You're going to see little booths. And there's also food at the regular kind of quick service and restaurants throughout as well. So it's kind of a discovery around the park as you go.
Right. Hello, Debbie. Thanks for coming in.
Yay, Debbie.
So it looks like the first thing they got is a barbecue pulled pork cornbread bake with creamy slaw. So I think that's probably this first picture right up here.
Yes, I see that. I didn't get to try that, but it looks delicious.
Right.
Usually the food's really, really good, to be honest. Lots of it's different than Disneyland proper because each food booth generally will also have an alcoholic beverage to try.
Okay.
So super fun.
I'm gonna see if I can. There we go. Bring it up a little bit closer so it's easier to see. Maybe I can bring it up just a little bit more. There we go. All right. Then they have a turkey galatine croissant muffin slider with herb mayo and cranberry marmalade.
Gotta love that. Now, which this is at the marketplace proper. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm following along because I'm old school in my little guide. Okay.
Okay. And then, so I'm going to say that's the middle one. And then.
Okay. Wait. Yeah. Okay. So I'm so sorry. I was thinking we were talking about there's the favorite things booth. The marketplace is kind of like an overview of all the little kiosks, but
Okay.
they're not all in the same place. Okay, I was trying to think, where is this one? Okay.
And then, they have the berry pomegranate, paloma, blanco tequila, blueberry puree, lime, cranberry, and pomegranate juice, agave syrup topped with fresca and garnished with a chili lime rim and orange wheel. So that must be this drink here, which
That looks so pretty.
I'm gonna say it's an alcoholic drink.
Yeah, definitely, with all that tequila.
So, all right. So, moving on, and this is says brew bites.
Brew bites, yes. That's one of the first ones you, kind of encounter as you're walking around past, like, cars.
I gotcha.
Um, yeah, so that's a good one.
Right. We got let's see, we got Monorail Molly's joining us. Hello, Molly.
Hello.
And we got
Hello, zip
Kevin.
code.
Kevin from Theme Parks Adventures. Thanks for joining us, Kevin. And Molly, I should say. So let's see. So it looks like this is I wish they would show more pictures because you'll have a lot, but then you'll have like a couple of pictures and you don't really get to see. And this one's gonna be hard for me because I do not know how to say that second one. Chicken Sharon, I don't know, with basmati rice, herb chutney, and masala drizzle. Does that sound? I don't know.
That sounds I'm gonna smile and nod on that one. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm from Indiana too, Chris. We don't know how to pronounce anything.
So I'm gonna say it's this first one. I don't know. I see the thing even when it comes to these festivals, I lean more towards like the sweets and the alcoholic drinks than I do anything that's savory for some reason. So
No, I get that. I think I'm kind of the same way, unless there's macaroni and cheese involved. I always have to try whatever the mac and cheese thing is.
right.
But yeah, I get that. I'm the same way, to be
M-
honest.
Mike says Chicken Sharon sounds like a Disney princess. It might be.
Chicken Sharon.
All right. Passion fruit, rose, lassi, passion fruit nectar, yogurt, and rose and honey syrup garnished with a rose petal.
That looks really pretty, sounds really great. I did encounter some people that tried it. It was not a favorite. It kind of tasted like you were drinking Greek yogurt.
Greek
So no,
yogurt.
thank you. Yeah.
Are you kidding? I
No.
love Greek yogurt though.
I love Greek yogurt. I don't know that I want to drink it.
Right. Right.
And um big kind of thing pet peeve I have is like when there is like this, it shows the rose petal. Like,
Right.
I want a rose petal. Like, give me a rose petal. But they ran out apparently, and so
Oh
people
wow.
weren't getting rose petals and they were upset. But this is also a hot take, Chris. I don't
Right.
know how you are about this. Molly, let me know. Ladies in chat. I'm a sucker for anything that has like rose in it. Like they have a rose lemonade. There's rose this and that. Like I'm a sucker for it because it sounds so girly. It sounds so cute. And then you know what? It tastes like my grandma's hand lotion. Like, no, like the taste of rose is ew. Like it's so disgusting. Like it tastes like my grandma's hand lotion. So, anywho, I want to love it. I never do.
Right. Right. So then they have a they
Ah,
have
I don't. Chris is like, I am regretting this
no.
already.
So then they have a Stone Brewing Company Pilsner, a Garage Brewing Company Churro Ale. Wow, an ale that tastes like churros. Uh Naughty Sauce Noble Ale Works Golden Stout, Dust Bowl Brewing Company Winter Wonder IPA, LA Bojang Jamaican Hard Seltzer, Green Cheek Beer Company Hops for the Holiday IPA.
Yeah. So
They're
they got a bunch of ales and beers.
well, that's what I was hoping for. So they got the Altamont Beer Work Juice Above the Clouds Double IPA, Great Notion Brewing Single Stack Stout, Boulevard Brewing Company Quirk Cranberry Apple Cinnamon Hard Seltzer. And I was hoping at the end there would be some kind of a flight. So it's a holiday beer flight. So I take it that probably any of those you can get 3 of them as a flight or 4 or whatever. So,
I
wow.
always love that. I mean, I don't drink beer at all, ever, like you, but, but I do love a flight, like a
Right.
margarita flight,
Oh,
or
yeah.
so then you get to taste a little bit of everything, and it
Right.
doesn't seem like I'm an alcoholic at this point, but
Right.
I'm just having a flight, you know,
And, uh,
so
and then it's just more different ales afterwards.
yes, but I don't do that. Like, I
No.
like girly drinks, but
All right. So next is coming from favorite things, and I think you're going to be able to tell us about the first one, aren't you?
yes, I am. Oh my goodness. Now the sticky toffee pudding Mickey macaron has gone viral. Like it's a thing. You can't go on TikTok without seeing people talk about it. He's so stinking cute. He's got a little bow tie. Adorable. It took me forever to find the My Favorite Things booth, though, because it was hidden. It's over by the Monsters Inc. Ride.
Okay.
Uh, but it was my favorite thing. The sticky toffee pudding Mickey macaron, which is really fun to say. But it lived up to the hype. The macaron was perfect, where it kind of has that crispy edge, but is just soft and melty. And that sticky toffee pudding was so good. It sounds like it would be super sugary, and I'm not gonna say it wasn't sweet, but it wasn't like that's all you tasted was sugar.
Right.
It was so flippin' delicious. If you're gonna be at DCA during holiday time, go get it and get 2 of them and don't even share. Don't feel bad about it. Eat that Mickey at macaron and feel good about yourself because it was so flippin' delicious.
Right.
And it was like, I don't know, $6 or something,
Yeah, I mean,
and, the magic, key discount does apply on all of the festival foods for the most part, so score there, plus they have, like, a festival tasting card, which they
oh,
don't do at Epcot, so you
right.
can get it even cheaper for Magic Key pass holders, which your girl is, so thank you.
So, I mean, it looks delicious. It looks like something I would love to try myself,
It was
actually.
it was so good, and it wasn't like I thought it would be, like, messy and oozy, like, you take a bite out of it and it's just all over you. No, it was, like, perfect. He stayed in his little spot, and the
Or
little
does it,
bow
like,
tie.
squeeze out the other side while you're biting
Yeah,
into it,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it was so good, it was so good. I did share, actually, with Taylor's, husband, Jared, and he was a big fan too,
Oh,
so
wow.
very good. Yes.
So, the middle picture here, they got a braised pork belly adobo with garlic rice. So, now that might not be too bad.
That actually, I didn't have it, we, like, literally, we just ate for 2 days, so you could only fit so much in, but I did talk to people. I was always in line because that's what I do,
Right.
and that was a big, big win. Everybody liked it. The size portion for, like, the cost also seemed like pretty good for these
Wow.
tasting festivals. Sometimes, you get a minuscule amount,
Right.
but it seemed like it was a generous kind of serving.
So, maybe Disney's done telling us that we need to watch our waistline. You think that might be what's going on?
I don't know, but I was big backing all through Disney this, weekend. I had absolutely no shame. Like,
Right.
yes, give me the corn dog. Yes, give me that macaron. Oh, wait, it's been 45 minutes. I think I need a snack, you know? So
All right. Last, we got the streaky here, which is spiced coconut cocktail, dark rum, spiced tea, coconut puree, and evaporated and condensed milk garnished with nutmeg and a wafer stick. That sounds amazing.
that does sound amazing. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with coconut and rum, and I
No.
am a sucker
Oh,
for
yeah.
those little, I guess they called it a wafer stick. Like, I
Right.
have them on my hot chocolate and coffee bar.
Right.
Stick those in there. Oh, so good. Yeah, so that looks like a winner. My favorite things, I think, was the best booth. My
Okay.
favorite.
All right. Up next, this is Grandma's recipe.
Gotta
Grandma's
love
recipes.
that. Who doesn't love grandma and that little Yule log? Are you kidding me right now? Like, come on, Disneyland. You are killing it.
So there's a barbacoa tamal de res. I can't even.
Okay.
Yeah, cheese tort,
A
tomato leah, salsa and crema. So it's a burrito. That's what I'm gonna say it is. They got a
okay.
cook. Go ahead, Kelly. What were you saying?
I'm loving this because I have been told that no one speaks Spanish worse than me. I think I found you. You may be that person.
And the
No,
thing
but
is where I'm from, I should at least speak fluent Spanish.
but the barbacoa is just so delicious, and Disney, I will say, they do that kind of Mexican, meat really, really good, so
Right.
that looks really amazing.
So, then they got a cookie dough Yule log filled with chocolate chip cookie dough and white chocolate mousse covered with chocolate buttercream. Well, that sounds amazing. Sounds messy, but amazing.
That does sound amazing, and it's really pretty. I mean,
Right,
that is really pretty. So, very Instagram photable. I did hear that that's really, really good because we all love eating cookie dough at Christmas time. And then to wrap it like that and put a little Mickey on top, yes. Yes, please.
right.
And that drink next to it, like, give me that. Give me that.
Mike,
Give me
I
all
I
of it.
I think Kelly could read the chat, so
I'm not gonna read that one though. So,
so yeah, so up when we got the Cafe de Ola cold brew from Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company, Mexico original coffee, low fat and condensed milk, house-made spiced syrup with star anise, clove, and cinnamon, topped with the chocolate dulce de leche, sweet cream, and garnished with a mini pan dolce. So,
that was something. I saw many people walking around with this. Now, I was again very limited on time and tummy space, and Taylor's allergic to everything, so we
oh
always
wow,
kind of have to work around that. But it came with one of those big Mexican cookies on top.
right,
So people, which is so delicious. Mexican cookies are kind of they're not as, rich as, like, American
okay,
cookies, so it's kind of like almost like a scone,
right,
and it's just so perfect to be able to dip it in that coffee and then take a bite, and so people were saying it was really, really great.
right, and to me, at Disney, there's no other coffee than Joffrey's.
Thank you. I knew I was crazy about you and Marge for a reason. Um, I I think Starbucks is overrated at
Oh
Disney
yeah,
because the really good coffee is Joffrey's.
yeah.
Joffrey's kills Starbucks.
Just don't buy a bunch of it and try to take it on the plane because you will be searched. All right, up next, it looks like we got a couple of stuff. This is at the holiday duets. So, the
Yes,
first
that's where the mac and cheese is, right?
okay. Well, they've got chorizo, queso, fundido, mac and cheese with tortilla crunch. So, is that what we're talking about? Is that the
Yes,
mac, or are they all? Oh, they're all different mac and cheeses. Is what it looks like.
yes. And then they even had one that you could get um, a sample of both. So
Oh,
they
okay.
had 2 different mac and cheeses, and then you could get one. I was a little skeptical because the chorizo, like, I don't know if any of you guys are big fans of chorizo, but I love me some chorizo
Right,
and mac and cheese. But I believe that one was vegan. So it's like, how do you do a vegan chorizo? But
right.
I don't know, Disney magic, they were able to do it. And
So they had like a macaroni and cheese flight is what it sounds like. is what it was.
I can totally get behind that. Like, yes, give me the mac and cheese,
So it says
all
the
of it.
next one is a savory kugel mac and cheese with herb breadcrumbs, sour cream, and chives. They have the holiday duet, a half portion of each mac and cheese, like you were saying. And then last we have the red drink here. That's a cranberry Christmas mule, gin, elderflower, and ginger liquor, cherry puree, cranberry lime juice, topped with a citrus hard seltzer, and garnished with a lime wedge gummy. Oh wow,
I mean, yes.
yeah,
Yes. Everything about that, yes. Over the top.
that's probably gonna
Fantastic.
like some kind of a punch whenever you take a drink of it.
Yes, love it.
All right, next up we got some stuff here. This is Winter Slider Land. So, looks like the first one is all pastor pork and pineapple slider on corn brioche. So I'm gonna say
Or
hopefully
El Pastor, one of the 2.
uh, but it looks like it's gonna be this one. The next one is a beef brisket slider with smoked onions and horseradish ketchup on a pretzel roll. So that's gonna be that one there. Cookie and cream hazelnut hot cocoa. Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company hot chocolate with cookies and cream flavors, melted
Yum,
chocolate, hazelnut puree, and Irish cream syrup garnished with strawberry whipped cream. Wow, that looks
yum.
amazing.
That does look amazing.
And then they have a junk or maybe I don't think is this a drink? Jelly nut. Oh yeah, jelly donut punch, apricot nectar, house made raspberry and strawberry jam syrup, cookie butter, and lemon juice garnished with a skewed powdered sugar donut hole.
I love that.
That's kinda different.
Yeah, I dig all the, like, embellishments, the one came with, like, a cookie, this one's coming with a little donut, it's,
Right,
like, so good.
right. That's then they have a hazelnut cookie hot cocoa cocktail, cookies and cream, hazelnut, hot cocoa with Irish cream liquor.
Yes,
Yeah.
the liquor of my people, yes.
Hot butter pecan bourbon cocktails, bourbon apple cider, butter and butter pecan syrup garnished with the bitters apple butter pecan foam. It's a lot of
Yes,
apple.
and yum,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. Wow, this all looks like a lot of sweets here. So this is Merry Mashups. So we got a holiday mash bowl, chicken cheddar mashed potatoes, and turkey gravy with cranberry stuffing crunch. It sounds like Thanksgiving shoved into a bowl.
I yes, yes. That's,
Then we
how we do the leftovers, like, the next day, like, we kinda
right,
make our own KFC bowl, but with all the, Thanksgiving leftovers, the potatoes, the stuffing, the turkey, it's all good, so.
Mike says watching this stream, his sugar's going up.
Oh, calm down.
So up next we got the M&M's peanut butter fudge cake, chocolate fudge cake filled with peanut pralines and M&M's peanut butter minis, glazed with salted peanut butter, and topped with vanilla chantilly creme, or
Yum.
yeah, and then a glacier margarita. Oh wow, blanco tequila, blue curacao, coconut syrup, lime and white cranberry juice, and rosemary syrup garnish with champagne bubble candies on a skewer.
Ooh.
So
You know
that go ahead. What were you gonna
Oh,
say?
go ahead. It kinda reminds me of a blue Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that looks really good.
So when I read anything that's usually liquor, you notice how I pronounce it correct, so you kind of already know that drinking is a thing in my family.
Ah,
All right.
it's
Oh,
really
look
cute.
at this. Oh, so yeah. So additional locations throughout Disney's California Adventures, Aunt Cass's Cafe. So is that a restaurant there in
Hey, it's a quick service. It is, like you go in, like it's in a
right?
building, but
Okay.
it's really cute because it's over in San Fran, Tokyo.
Right.
And it's really cute. So I went over there and grabbed something for breakfast, which was really great. But anyway, yeah.
But they have a pumpkin spice bread pudding with a graham cracker crust topped with pumpkin cheesecake filling, whipped cream, graham cracker crumble, and an espresso brown sugar sauce.
I am so sad I missed out on that because yes, give me all the pumpkin.
You have
Yes,
until
that sounds.
January 7th.
I am going to be there. Yes, okay. Getting a reservation because I will be there that weekend. Okay.
Right. Boardwalk pizza and pasta. So, they have a holiday pizza, roasted turkey with roasted butternut squash, cranberry arugula, fig jam, and cranberry sauce.
That
Available.
sounds awful. Like honestly.
That sounds horrible.
Like, Disney, I understand the theming. We're trying to do holiday dinner on a no, 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 thank you. No, thank you.
No, not that bad, Mike. No, no. Usually, I mean, I don't drink hard liquor anymore. I try to stick just to beer. So, I find out that I don't do embarrassing things if I drink too much beer.
I don't drink beer because I do embarrassing things without alcohol. So,
All right. Next, we got Disney's Navidad at Paradise Garden Grill. So it looks like we got 4 items here, and
you
I
know, the Paradise Grill always serve like if you don't know what to get, go there because it always comes through. It's right at the end of California Adventure, kind of over by Goofy Sky School.
okay.
And it is like Mexican kind of themed year round, which is pretty great. But they you can always depend
All
on everything over there being so good.
right. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna try this.
Oh goodness.
It says a chilaquiles
I
carnitas
can't say that. Chili
torta.
tequilas.
So red chilaquiles, refried beans, avocado spread, queso fresco, pickle onion, and a fried egg served with chips. So I just had to get past the one real word.
Yes. I don't
So,
know how to say it either. I say it different every time, but I will say it's delicious.
and up next, they got an esquite. Is that how you say that?
You're asking me.
I don't know. Loaded chips, chili lime chips smothered in corn kernels, coat. I don't know how to say that. Cotija cheese, chili lime
Which is like
seasoning.
a goat cheese, which is so good. Yeah.
Okay. Then we got a plant-based here. So, plant-based Hirache with soy-based chorizo beans and seasoned steak tips with lettuce, cheese, avocado, creme, and tomatillo salsa served with Spanish rice and refried beans topped with a nopales pico de gallo. Is
Oh
that
my goodness. Pico de gallo.
de gallo? Okay. And then they have a chili verde chicken flautas. I probably said that
Flautas.
wrong.
Flautas, yeah. There
Top
which is basically like a rolled taco that's deep fried.
okay. With avocado spread, shredded lettuce, crema, queso fresca, tomatilla salsa. Why can't they just say salsa? And pickled onions served with Spanish rice and refried beans.
Yum.
And here's that
Tomatillo, which is kind of like a roasted
tomatillo.
salsa.
That's
Tomatillo.
not
So
that's
whenever you see L's and it's in Spanish, it's going to be a Y sound. And then
right,
whenever
right,
you see a G, it's going to be like an H sound.
right. So
That helps
tomatillos, that's not the crab from Moana?
out. Uh,
So up next, we got the al pastor tacos, pineapple anchovy, marinated pork with avocado spread, and tomatillo salsa, served with Spanish rice and refried beans and topped with queso fresco.
Yum.
Yeah. Chocolate cake flan, layer of flan on chocolate cake with caramel.
Gotta love some flan. Yum.
Flan, yeah. Ponche de frutas, traditional Mexican cold fruit punch. And then ponche cocktail, traditional Mexican cold fruit punch with tequila. Of course, it would be tequila, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
I don't know if is that supposed to be one of them? I don't know.
Probably that one up there, yeah.
Yeah. And then the cappuccino cart. So the first one we have a cinnamon caramel apple bundt cake drizzled with salted caramel and filled with cream cheese frosting. Yep.
Gotta love that. I'm starving right now. I
That
want a
just makes you
coffee.
it makes you go, I'm gonna have to have a glass of milk to go with this. So I'm gonna have to have. Next up is a peanut butter mocha cold brew, mocha cold brew peanut butter whip, peanut butter drizzle, and M&M's peanut butter chocolate candies. It's a lot of
Yum.
yeah, that's a lot of peanut butter. Peanut butter mocha cocktail, mocha cold brew with peanut butter whiskey, peanut butter whip, and peanut butter drizzle.
Peanut butter whiskey.
I've never heard of it.
That sounds amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Churros near Redwood Creek Challenge Trail and Willie's Churros at Buena Vista Street. So they have a peanut butter marshmallow churro topped with marshmallow creme, peanut butter sauce, and chocolate chips.
I have had those and they are incredible. Like I don't usually like I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for like the specialty churros. Like I'm like I
Right.
must have this. And usually I think why didn't I just get a normal churro, right? Um but these so good.
Right.
So good. Really, really good. And there's, they say it's the humidity in Florida that the churros just are weird. But Disneyland, those churros, they're crispy on the outside, soft and warm on the inside, but that peanut butter and the chocolate with that like, you know, marshmallow cream, it's just
Right.
delicious.
I,
So good.
I so you're not gonna believe this. I've never had a churro.
I wouldn't waste my time at Disney World.
I mean, I
But
have never had a churro anywhere. Is what I'm
when
saying.
you go to Disneyland, you're gonna have to have a churro because they're amazing. It's kind of
Right.
like I'm trying to think what it's like. It's kind of like a donut,
Okay.
but crispy on the outside and the cinnamon and the sugar. So good.
We got churro near Goofy Sky School and Senior Buzz Churros on Pixar Pier. So
Yes,
it's
I saw this monstrosity.
the popcorn tin churro, white cheddar popcorn, dust, and caramel sauce topped with buttered popcorn. That sounds weird.
Yeah, see, I saw this because we rode Goofy Sky School. I saw it and it looked weird. It looked like one of those that you would be like, why didn't I just get a normal churro?
But then
So
again, I would have never thought until I watched one of my kids dip their French fries into a Frosty at Wendy's to ever try that. So,
that is delicious. Like I think that I've done that. I've My kids all do it. That is delicious. But I don't know. This one little out there.
says Mike, I miss the churros I used to get at Costco, and I would shake off some of the sugar. Then me and my mom would split it. Okay. I don't think I've ever been to a Costco, tell you the truth.
Costco churros are pretty darn good. They are. I like to get the little like ice cream and then dip my churro in the ice cream.
Okay. All right. Also, they have churro at Hollywoodland,
Yeah.
Dutch apple churro dusted with cinnamon and holiday spice, drizzled with Dutch apple sauce and garnished with holiday sprinkles.
Now I did see that one and that looks like it would be really, really good. Like now I want to go back and try that because that does sound really good.
I mean, it looks like it's a churro apple pie is what it looks like.
Yes, yes.
All right. Clarabelle's hand scooped ice cream, holiday confetti cake with Haagen-Dazs peppermint bark ice cream, chocolate drizzle, whipped cream, and sprinkles.
Love. That
Yeah.
looks so incredible. Clarabelle's is really nice.
Okay.
Everything's delicious.
All right. Then is that Cochina Cucamonga Mexico Grill?
Yes, it is.
All right. Fried arroz. I can't even say that. Fried arroz con leche, rolled in cinnamon sugar, served with the dulce de leche whip and a dulce de leche drizzle.
That looks really good. I love dulce de leche, and
The dulce,
that all just
I I think it's Italian if it's dolce, isn't it? So it's dulce if it's Spanish. Is that
dulce de leche.
okay. Uh, then it's spicy Jamaican agua fresca, and then spicy Jamaican cocktail tequila with spicy Jamaican and tamarind chamoy. So, and then here we go, the corn dog castle, holiday stuffed corn dog dipped in seasoned corn batter, fried to a golden brown, and topped with cranberry mustard sauce. Now, I tell you what, I haven't had this, but I have had the cranberry mustard, and it is amazing. I'm telling you that.
Yeah. I was actually in line to get this,
Oh, really?
and then I backed out.
Oh,
But
wow.
yeah, it looked good. It smelled good. But then I don't know, I got distracted and Taylor wanted to go eat somewhere else. So, but it looked really good.
Okay. So up next, we got the Sonoma Terrace.
Sonoma Terrace, yeah.
Yeah. Pan con pollo, braised chicken, spiced tomato sauce, mayonnaise, and mustard dressing on a French bread roll, served with pickle, vegetable slaw. And they have an unsung brewing chocolate snowball imperial blonde ale. So they're not showing the ale on here. Outdoor vending location. Mickey shaped gingerbread cookie, soft gingerbread cookie with sprinkles. That looks pretty good.
You think gingerbread, okay, it's gingerbread. And I am just going to say this because it's absolutely true. Disneyland does the best darn gingerbread you've ever had in your life.
Okay.
So if you're anything gingerbread at Disneyland is going to be the best you've ever had.
Right,
Um,
right. I,
it's so good.
my cranberry mustard does not taste like regular mustard. It it's completely different. But no, what I was worried about and is that have you ever got one of those cookies at Disney where it's just like hard when you bite into it?
Like seasonal cookies, it looks like a sugar cookie that has like is they're always gross. They're
Right.
just off. They're not worth eating. But the gingerbread I would go for.
Oh,
They
that
have
oh
like,
yeah.
but yeah, those I have gotten those.
Oh,
Um,
I think at the Christmas party over there at the launching pad, you got gingerbread cookies over there, and I think I got in line a couple of times because I think Disney just knows how to do gingerbread cookies. That's
yeah,
all
they
it
do. They all those houses they build.
is. So, they also got a cotton candy pink vanilla flavored cotton candy.
I
Okay.
got Taylor that, and she said it was really good.
Up next, they got Smoked Jumpers Grill.
Smoke
So it's like
Jumpers Grill, it's right by California or Soarin' over California or Soarin', I guess.
okay.
And it's solid. It is
Oh, wow.
solid over there. It's so
So
good.
they're starting out with a hearty loaded fries, crinkle cut fries smothered with sausage country gravy and topped with fried chicken, shredded cheese, and green onions.
That was on my list, but we didn't get over there, and I mean, are you kidding me? Country gravy,
Yeah.
fried chicken. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
And I meant the only kind of french fries there are crinkle cut, so,
Yes. And
yes.
then they hold all that gravy in those little crinkles.
Right.
Yum.
And then they have this drink here, the Santa Hat Shake and a marshmallow and coconut rimmed cup topped with whipped cream and marshmallows.
Yum.
So, studio catering. So they have a Korean fried chicken slider, Korean fried chicken topped with gochujang. I don't know if I said that right.
That looks so good. That looks so good. Yes.
Kimchi coleslaw and pickled onions served on sweet Hawaiian bread. All right.
Yum.
And then the Kinder Punch with apple cider, hibiscus, and a cherry. All right. Novelties available throughout. So they got gold glitter, Mickey shaped Jingle Bell globe cubes. So,
I see those. We didn't get any, but they were really cute.
and this looks
We
like they must be the different places you can get them. Yep. So, I mean, everything there looked amazing, I thought. I mean, there might have been some stuff I wouldn't try myself, but
Yeah,
like
I think Festival of the Holidays is pretty good. Usually the things are awesome. And you know what I especially love is in California Adventure during the festivals, you don't even have to eat on trash cans
oh, yeah.
because they put these little tables, these
Oh,
little
really?
like little round tables that have like vinyl kind of fitted tablecloths on them all throughout, and they look cute and like you do not, that's the thing, the difference between DCA and Epcot and their festivals. You literally don't see people eating on trash cans ever. I've never seen it in California.
So we are now moving from Disneyland Resort over to Walt Disney World to Epcot
Yay,
for the International Festival of the Holidays.
so fun.
So starting off, they have the new experimental prototype cookie of tomorrow at Communicore Hall, spaceship Earth tile gingerbread triangles.
Cute, I guess.
So if you buy enough, if you buy enough, can you make your own spaceship Earth? Is what I wanna Trash can dining, sign me up. Don't have to go far to dump your trash. That's usually how they do it. But they
Yeah.
also have. Let me see if I might have to shrink this down a little bit. There we go. Might make it a little hard to read, but all right. So they also have hot cocoa by Joffrey's Coffee, gingerbread milkshake. I wonder what that tastes like.
Ooh,
That sounds good. Gingerbread milkshake with whipped cream vodka,
okay.
seasonal wine, Ivanhoe Park Brewing Company, gingerbread white stout, and an 81 Bay Brewing Company gingerbread coffee porter. So moving on.
You know, I bet those gingerbread triangles would be really good dipped in the Joffrey's coffee.
Well, it looked like it had a
Like,
layer of chocolate underneath them too.
so yummy.
So, all right. Let me see if I want to adjust this. There we go. All right. So let's see. We got new favorites of festivals, past menu, location Communicore Plaza. So food items, Reuben croquette with pastrami, sauerkraut, and Swiss cheese with Thousand Island dipping sauce.
Yum.
Brown sugar and mustard glazed ham slider with cranberry and apple island dipping sauce. Uh, Baduco Patatone, I don't know, holiday trifle with eggnog custard and cranberry cherry capote. So I don't know if I could do that. I do not like eggnog.
You don't like eggnog? I
I the
love
first
me
time I've
eggnog.
had eggnog was at one of the Christmas parties. I'm like, I don't like eggnog.
Oh, okay, I love it, but,
But their beverages, they have a Southern Tier Brewing Company, Tiramisu Imperial Stout, Keel Farm Pecan Pie Hard Cider, Point Snow Pilot Pistachio Nut Brown Ale, and Beer Flight. And the thing is, they're always doing these with these different ales where it's like, oh my God, that sounds like it'd be so good. And then it's like, I just got tiramisu, like they just took all the sugar out of it. And that's what
Ah!
it is. And turned it into a liquid. It's what it usually ends up. All right. What did Mike say? Mike says they look like human Toshins, the cookie we eat on Purim, the Jewish triangle. Okay. All right. So it looks like we got a couple of cookies here. World Discovery Connections Cafe menu in World Discovery. They got a holiday sugar cookie. Location in World Discovery. They got the Connections Eatery menu. Locations in World Discovery. Food items. Holiday. Does that say sweater? Lee's waffle? Okay, I get it. Nope, I know what it is. Chocolate coated brioche waffle with a flurry of blizzard themed sprinkles and white chocolate garnish. So it's supposed to look like Figment's holiday sweater.
Oh, gotcha, cute.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really cute.
So and so their beverage is a coquito milkshake, French vanilla gelato, cream of coconut, nutmeg, and cinnamon. Up
That
next,
sounds awesome, Mike.
what's that?
He makes almond eggnog.
Okay.
Oh, look how cute these are.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So this is at the Odyssey. So red velvet mini bundt cakes with cream cheese icing,
Yum.
salted caramel spaceship earth cookies, uh mouse crunch made with red and green M&Ms milk chocolate candies. Mouse crunch. Okay. Mint chocolate mousse Reese. They come up with a lot of different stuff, don't they?
They really do. The red velvet would have to be my pick out of those.
Right,
That looks
right.
really good.
Let's see. They got apple caramel crumb cake and chocolate covered toffee brittle.
Yum.
Yeah. So their beverages is a hot cocoa by Joffrey's Coffee, frozen caramel hot cocoa with whipped cream and Twix cookie bar pieces, Wicked Weed Brewing Jack Frost IPA, Brewdog Winter Staycation Pecan and Toffee Stout, Wicked Weed Brewing Milk and Cookies Imperial Milk Stout, Cocoa Candy Cane, Hot Cocoa by Joffrey's Coffee with peppermint schnapps, and a beer flight. So a lot of stuff going on there.
It's great. I mean, there's so many offerings wherever you go. It's really good. We're getting to the World Showcase, which is my favorite.
Yeah.
I in hot weather, I don't love it. But in festivals, the holidays, I love it, especially if you do that cookie stroll and it's just a really good time. So, and
I
there's
don't think you
always
would have
fun
liked
things
it the
to
last
try.
time I was there. It was 50 degrees and raining. So,
Because once you start, you kind of have to keep going to get
yes.
out of there. So,
So, up next is World Showcase La Posada Holiday Kitchen Menu. The location is Mexico. So, it's an empanada de pollo, fried corn tortilla filled with chipotle chicken and potatoes topped with chile roja, rojo, salsa, crema mexicana, and queso fresco.
there's a lot going on there, but it sounds really good.
But it does not look like there's much there. Is what it's
No, that's the thing. I do think the portions at these festivals sometimes are just stupidly small,
right.
and then they're not, like, cheap.
No.
So, you really gotta pick and choose if you're on a budget like your girl here. So,
They got a tamale de puerco con mole. I don't know how to say it. Shredded pork
Mole.
and yeah, mole. Corn masa topped with mole negro, queso fresco, crema mexicana, silvered almonds, and sesame seeds.
To be honest, um, I don't find the Mexican food in Epcot to be yummy, delicious.
Right,
But it may be because I live in Arizona. We get kind of authentic Mexican food.
right,
So the churro, out of this, I would get the churro because,
right.
it looks good.
But so that's what they got next, the dulce de leche churro sprinkled with cinnamon sugar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, there we go. All of that sounds good.
So, but I don't. The thing is what is it called? Pecos Bill's Tall Tale there at
Oh,
Magic Kingdom.
yeah.
The first time I
Don't
had it,
even get me started.
well, the first time I had it, I didn't like it, and then we ate there again, and it was a little bit better than last time. I actually somewhat enjoyed it compared to the first time I ever ate there. So I don't know if they changed the menu since the first time I ate there or what, but they had like
Yeah.
walking tacos and stuff like that. So it was,
Now, the walking taco, yeah, that sounds good.
yeah,
But like their other stuff, like I got literally fajitas, which
okay,
are usually sizzling on a
right.
pan. They're like grilled meat. And no, it was like your mom had cooked it in like the crock pot and put too much water in it. It was this watery kind of crock pot mess that I
Right,
was just like, "Don't call this fajitas." Like,
right,
no, thank you. But you know what I love there was they had these little churro bites. They were little tiny churros, and you could get the side of caramel sauce, which was like thick and really just warm and good. And those little tiny churros and dip them in there. Those were so good.
oh, wow.
So,
Hey, Jerry, thanks for joining us.
hi, Terry.
So, the beverages they have there is a holiday margarita, Dos Hombres, mezcal. They're using, oh, wow. It's the first time I've heard them use mezcal. Tequila, cranberry lime juice, allspice, and orange blackcurrant liquor. They have a coconut guavarita, Tromba Blanca tequila, coconut water, guava, cream, hint of lime rum, and orange liqueur with a toasted coconut rim. Then they have a holiday cerveza, Mexican artisanal craft lager with black currant liquor, and 2024 Epcot Festival of the Holiday menu. Okay, so
Love that.
yeah,
I know they do great margaritas in Mexico. They're in Epcot. So
right.
that's always if you like drinking,
I think
those are always a good
if
choice.
there's a margarita that I want to try there, there's one that is Neil Patrick Harris. It's a signature drink from him that I would
Yes,
like to try.
that is the one that I got actually,
Okay.
in the little restaurant. It's actually the little bar
Right,
inside the pyramid. So don't go to the restaurant, but go to the little bar, and you can get like a chips and like freshly made guacamole for like, I don't know, $8 or something. And this Neil Patrick Harris margarita, it was so good. I can't even remember what was in it, but
right.
it was absolutely delicious.
Wasn't it called
Um,
like a black magic margarita or something like
yeah,
that?
I was thinking Black Pearl, but I was
Right.
like, "I know that's not right." Yes, it's Black Magic, it's kind of a dark margarita, it's really, really good. So,
That's it.
definitely
Oh,
recommend.
yeah. I see no drones here. They know that a ghost can fly after them. I okay, Jerry. Let's see. So we got Shanghai Holiday Kitchen menu. The location's China. Now I'm really gonna mess up a bunch of this. So they got an XO fried rice, Chinese sausage, onion, green onion, mushroom, egg, and house-made Hong Kong XO chili sauce. So they have a beef noodle soup bowl with slow braised beef shank, green onions, and house-made chili oil. And then they have vegetable spring rolls with citrus sauce. So I
Yum.
think it's funny they call them spring rolls. Everybody else calls them egg rolls anywhere else. But
Yeah, I know there's a difference. Like, I think spring rolls, have a different wrap. Like,
okay,
it's they're smaller and it's kind of like a lighter wrap on them, where egg roll is kinda heavier and, like, bigger.
right,
So I know there's a difference. I think spring rolls are in rice paper,
okay,
and the egg rolls in whatever an egg roll's in.
right.
So
So let's see the beverages. They have a taro bubble milk tea, green tea, and boba. Brew Hub Year of the Dragon, Dragon Fruit Lager, Butterfly Lantern, Butterfly Pea Blossom Gin, vodka, prickly pear, lychee syrup, soda water, and white boba, lychee martini, vodka, lychee syrup, and vermouth, peach of longevity, peach schnapps, citrus vodka, pina colada mix, and orange juice. So
good.
they got a lot going there with the liquor. No pictures though for anything from China for some reason.
Yeah, kinda crazy. Have you eaten in China ever? Like, do you ever go in there to get anything?
The thing is I have ate at very little places there at World Showcase. I think I've ate what's the one place that's over in Norway?
Oh, I don't know what it's called, but the place over in Norway.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
had
okay.
breakfast. So we had breakfast.
Oh, yeah, so the character thing.
Yeah, well, this was so old that it was Belle that was there.
Oh, okay, gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is when Heaven started laughing after we walked out because they announce you as the royal family. And when and she started laughing because we were done and we were leaving. Margie was angry because they made us get a picture with the character and then wanted to charge us for it. They did. They charged us for a picture that we didn't really even want. And but we're walking out and Heaven just starts laughing and we're like, "What's so funny?" And she says, "They just announced the royal Pecker family." So that's so I was like, all right,
Wow,
and this was before Heaven worked there. So this was just out of the blue while we were walking away.
that's hilarious.
So,
I love that.
so up next we got the
Anchorhurst or something. It just came to me, the name of
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Um,
but
but I was just gonna say China, Taylor is, like, allergic to everything.
right,
But Chinese food is pretty easy for Taylor to eat because they don't have a lot of dairy.
right,
So, she would go there, and so I would go with her a lot. And usually their things were really good. So
right.
it's definitely worth a stop.
Let's see. Up next is the refreshment outpost menu. So, the food items are peanut stew with sweet potatoes, mustard greens, and roasted peanuts. They
Yes.
have Dole Whip raspberry,
Ooh, I can get behind that. That sounds good.
and then the beverages they have Cider Boys caramel apple hard cider, 81 Bay Brewing Company cinnamon orange cranberry wheat ale, Crooked Can Brewing Company creme brulee lager, Boyd and Blair chai tea mule. So is Taylor
I'm
safe?
just gonna answer Mike. Yeah. Is
Yeah,
Taylor safe with sauces and Chinese food? For the most part, because they don't use dairy or butter
okay.
in most of their dishes. So obviously she's got to check because Taylor has such a severe allergy. It's like a peanut allergy. Like she'll
Okay.
go into anaphylactic shock.
Oh, okay.
So with anything dairy.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. So yeah, generally, Chinese food for the most part is very safe for Taylor.
Okay.
Oh
So,
my gosh, I love that they have those little cookies because those are flippin' amazing. They bring them every year, and they don't even have chocolate involved, so I didn't think I would like them. But
right,
those little Linder something, I think they're called, those get those, and the mule, the like warm wine drink or
right.
mulled wine, so good, and I don't even like wine. So both of those things, so good.
So obviously this is at the Bavaria Holiday Kitchen menu, which is located in Germany. So the first one is the cheese fondue in a bread bowl with steamed baby vegetables and marble potatoes. Okay,
Gotta love it. Cheese fondue.
right. Next, you got a pork schnitzel with mushroom sauce. I don't know how to say that. Is that spatzel and braised red cabbage?
Okay.
All right. Hazelnut Linzer cookie.
Yes, that thing, the Linzer cookie. Those are so good. So good. And there's a little like jam or some sort of preserve or something uh
Okay.
in the middle. It's so good, but I'm telling you, get it. Like I usually don't like things that don't involve chocolate, but it's so good. So good.
Right.
And we had it with the mulled wine. It was quite a few years ago, but I went with Gonzo and
Right.
VP and if oh gosh, what was his name? That uh, but anyway, we had so much fun, but it was so delicious. It was so good.
So we got Possum Pure Hard Cider, Von Trapp Brewing Frosten Smoked Dark Lager. This is all German stuff. I can't. There's a
Yes.
Wurzbier Regional Riesling, Glue Wine House made hot spiced wine, and of course a beer flight. So you can throw all of it together, try it, all different ones in different
The
shapes and colors.
the Germany pavilion is always my favorite. If we're gonna get something to eat around the World Showcase, absolutely love going to the restaurant there.
Right.
But their quick service is always good too. So the Germany pavilion's a goat. It's so good.
I think we stop there and get caramel corn.
Yeah, the caramel coochie.
So
The
and
caramel
they
corn's
also
always so good.
you can also get the caramel flight there.
Yes, I
Yeah.
mean, yes, so good, but, the beer garden restaurant is my kids' absolute favorite
Okay.
in, like, Disney World. They love it. It's so good, but, you know what, the quick service, which you kinda have to go around in front of, like, the little hallway there where beer garden
Right.
is, they have those huge pretzels that are, like, absolutely ginormous, and they're better than Mickey pretzels, to be honest.
Wow. We got the Tuscany Holiday Kitchen menu. Location is in Italy. Montanaro fried house-made pizza dough with pomodoro sauce, parmesan, and fresh basil.
Looks good.
See, now look, it's gonna change because it's Italian, so it is dolce now.
I pronounce everything incorrectly anyway, so, uh,
Dolce pizza, fried house-made pizza dough with sugar and cinnamon. Wow.
bye, Jerry. Merry Christmas.
Hi, Jerry. Uh, panettone bread pudding and vanilla cream.
Yum.
Bombardino Freddo, creamy eggnog and Italian brandy. Prosecco, Moscato. These are all wines except for
Uh,
the
th
Italian-inspired margarita.
I'm not a big drinker of anything, honestly, other than Coke Zero and Diet Coke.
Coke.
But
No
if
rum in the
I
Coke Zero?
yes, if it's a party night, but I do love me a little rum in there sometimes.
Yeah.
But, I don't really drink wine at all. I don't really drink, but,
I
if I do drink wine, I'm so lame. But I do like a Moscato because it
Right,
tastes delicious. It
right,
doesn't taste like, sock water.
right.
So, like most wines, gross. But
I've never
Moscato's always good.
the only problem I've ever had with wine is it always has a vinegar aftertaste to me.
See, I don't think Moscato does because it's sweet. It's
See,
so good.
the only thing I found that doesn't for me is the ice wine over at Canada, but
Oh.
it is so expensive now. Back when we first tried it, it was $15 a glass. I think now it's like $12 for 3 ounces.
Oh my heavens.
Yeah.
Yeah, just no thank you.
All right. Up, we got the American Holiday Table menu there at the American Adventure. So if I can't read any of this, I need to just leave the country. So the first they start off with slow roasted turkey with stuffing, mashed potatoes, green beans, and cranberry sauce.
That I love that. That looks so good. I mean, it really does. That looks so great.
So next they have blackened catfish with hoppin' john and comeback sauce.
Okay, okay.
And then they have a snickerdoodle cookie made with Snickers bar pieces.
All of that looks so good. I love that they have that Hoppin' John, which is kind of a tradition
Right.
for good luck in the new year. So I love that they have that. All of that, like, yes, yes to America. Go America. We love this.
So their beverages are Cricket Can Brewing Company Hop Bug IPA, $3 Brewing Eggnog White Porter, Play Yolinda Brewing Company Peppermint Chocolate Stout, and of course, you can get a beer flight where you can try all three of them.
Okay. Love
Moving
that.
on. Also, this is also there at the American Adventure. Gingerbread funnel cake, vanilla ice cream, ginger
Oh,
rum, whipped cream, and red and green sprinkles.
that looks so stinking good. I have always wanted to get one of those funnel cakes there. I
Right.
have yet to. Because usually I'm with Taylor who can't have it, and then there's like I'm not gonna get one just for myself. But that looks so good. So I need to go and share it with someone because that
Right.
looks so good.
I don't know if I could eat funnel cake because I ate a whole one time on the way home from Kings Island, and it was just like it almost made me sick
Yeah.
with
No,
strawberries and whipped cream. It was like
it's just too much for it's like a shareable thing, and it,
right.
but if you get it and you pay for it and you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat this whole thing." No, I get that. I get that.
All right. So we got the Shiwasu holiday kitchen menu. They're in Japan. They got sushi tree roll, Christmas tree shaped sushi rolls with crab meat and cream cheese topped with Ikura salmon roe and spicy mayo.
Yuck.
Yeah.
I don't do sushi
No,
because what is the appeal of raw fish, cold rice, and seaweed?
I don't know.
Ew.
But I've
Ew, ew,
been
ew.
told that if you want to start to work your way to that, to start with frushi. So, but up next we got a toshikoshi soba, buckwheat soba noodles and hot dashi fish-based soup topped with shrimp tempura and chopped green onions.
Absolutely not. Fish soup, fish soup.
They live on an island.
Keep it. Let's keep. I mean, God love them, but ew, ew, ew.
Mike says, "Sushi, no way, feed it to our cats."
People love sushi, and I'm sure people love fish soup, but
I
ew,
I
absolutely not.
think Margie and Haley will eat the sushi. So, I don't
You
know,
know,
I
all of my kids love it.
really
Except Matthew. No, he's kind of too much like me. But the other three, they're like, oh, sushi. But you know what? They get this like American sushi where the like fish or whatever is
yeah,
deep fried and then so it's and then it's like, yeah, okay. But I'm talking like this, like
right.
oh,
So,
ew.
next up, they got a mochi donut wrap, a soft, chewy fusion pastry served with strawberry whipped cream, strawberry sauce, and sweet red bean wrap with gyu gai gyui rice cake sheets. I mean,
Have you
it
ever
looks
had mochi? Have you ever had mochi?
think so. Maybe I have. There was a time we went around to the different countries trying to pick up stuff and try it, so maybe I have tried it. I don't know.
It's pretty darn good. I mean, I wouldn't say I'd take it over red velvet cake or
Right.
brownie, but it's good. I had it the first time with So Cargo.
Okay.
Yeah, and she had got it and I tried it and it was good. So I bet that's actually really good. It's not as sweet as like American desserts. So if you're not into that much sugar, it's probably a good
Right.
idea.
So their beverages are an Ichigo Boba, cranberry and yuzu cream drink with Calpico and popping strawberry boba pearls.
I love them boba pearls. You suck it up, it bursts in your mouth. It's so good. I'm crazy about boba. How about you?
I've never even tried it.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Like it's a love-hate situation, and most men seem to hate it, but
I
women, we love it.
I
It's so cute, and then you suck it up, and then you can pop it, and it's more than a drink. It's
I
you
think
get to chew it. It's
I
so
think
good.
what turned me off is I watched VP on a live stream one time with his family, and they were in Epcot, and I think they were in China, and his daughter got something that had boba in it. And she let VP try it, and he goes, "This is horrible." It's like, why would you have bought this? And I'm like, if VP didn't like it, I probably ain't gonna like it.
BP has big opinions, and I love him, but goodness gracious, he's wrong on boba.
So they got Japanese punch, a shochu, plum wine, cranberry, and lemon juice, chocolate nagori, cream texture of nagori, sake, and rich sweetness and gentle bitterness from chocolate, a Sapporo premium black beer. Okay. So that's Japan. That means we're moving into Morocco, which it looks like they only have the pictures of their drink. So this is at the Tangerine Cafe. Flavors of the Medina menu there in Morocco. They got grilled kebabs with carrot chickpea sauce, salad, and garlic aioli. So I meant kebabs. I think you automatically think of Morocco when you think of kebabs.
Gotta love a kebab.
Tremola, is that tremula chicken? Doesn't sound like there's a lot to that. Moroccan spiced lamb. I've never had lamb, so I don't even know.
Like, have you ever had a hero or a gyro or
No,
whatever
I
they're
don't think so.
Oh, they're so good. Yeah.
So, stone baked Moroccan bread with dips. So, I think the one time, and I can't remember what festival we was there, but we worked with a man who was from Morocco, and Margie and him got to know each other and told her was going down there, and he said, "Try is baklava."
Oh, yeah, it's a dessert, right? A
Yeah,
little
and we
layered,
got
like,
that,
pastry.
and we bought it, and we shared it, and I was like, it was really, really good.
Yeah, that baklava is good.
Baklava, yes. So, the beverages are cider boy cranberry raz hard cider, Bold Rock apple crumble hard cider, Gulfstream Brewing holiday snake bites, holiday fig cocktail, Kleiner filing fig liqueur, and white cranberry juice hard cider flight. So that's what it sounds like. You can try all of them.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is La Cham holiday kitchen menu. This says it's between Morocco and France. So it's they have a pastrami on rye with house-made pickles and deli mustard.
Yum.
They have a smoked salmon potato. I know how to say this. Is it latke? I think that's how you say it. I think it's latke.
I think Mike will let us know.
Okay. Potato latke is next, which is plant-based. Rugalash pastry filled with raspberry jam, walnuts, and cinnamon, and black and white cookie.
I love that. They bring the, black and white cookie every year at
Oh
the
yeah,
stand. It's really good. It's soft. It's I like to eat it right down the middle, like where the 2 meet, so then you get
right.
the white and the chocolate, and it's really good. It's also I don't know if they did the doing the cookie stroll again, but it's one of the cookies on the cookie stroll usually. It's really good.
So I'm gonna say he says a llama, but then he says darn autocorrect. So I don't think a llama is correct. All
But
right,
that's a good stop right there.
all right. Here we have the beverage. They have a Brooklyn Brewery black chocolate stout, frozen New York whiskey sour, manifest whiskey, and Schwitz blackberry wine. It's Laka.
Blackberry wine,
Yeah,
yum.
it's Laka. It's a potato pancake. Okay. Let's see. Le Merche de Noël holiday kitchen menu in France. Okay, this is where I'm really gonna mess everything up. So, first I got a creme de salmon fumé in brioche ox grain de sesame. Con I It's a smoked salmon spread on a salmon brioche roll with cucumber and radish. So, it look it doesn't look like you're supposed to eat that. I don't know
It
why.
doesn't look very delicious, to be honest.
So, I can't say this. It's roasted ham with mushrooms, pearl onions, bacon, white wine, mustard, and Darfin roasted herb potatoes.
Okay,
So, and then this is a bouche de Noël, chocolate et caramel. So it's chocolate fudge Christmas log with a caramel cream center.
that looks yummy.
Yeah,
Really good.
yeah. It almost looks like a Christmas Reese cup. So,
Yeah, yeah, it does.
so their beverages are frozen hot chocolate martini, vodka, chocolate milk, and whipped cream. So that sounds amazing.
That
Uh,
does sound amazing.
Spice cranberry punch, Pol Reme sparkling wine, cranberry juice, orange juice, and spiced brown sugar. Chateau Hot Bernard Cabaret Sauvignon. So I'm sure that's some kind of wine. Now here we go. All right. UK beer cart menu. There we go. Located in the United Kingdom. Frozen chocolate, orange cocktail, hot chocolate, orange syrup, and blood orange liquor. And then at the Canadian popcorn cart menu in Canada, they have Canadian hot toddy, maple syrup, honey, black tea, lemon juice, cinnamon. I know how to say cinnamon. And tap 357 Canadian maple rye whiskey served warm. That sounds pretty good.
That does sound good. And, it can get really cold, um, at night,
Right.
in Florida. So one of those warm that either that mulled wine or this one would probably be really nice.
Says, new, we need to get Chris and Kelly over on Hanukkah for lalakas and blintz and light the candles.
All right. I know when I used to teach uh, religious education, we would do a Hanukkah week, and so it was really great to have all
I
the
truly
good
believe
food. And
Mike is the only second person I ever met that was Jewish. So the other one was
well,
a
I
normal.
I was a little Catholic girl doing the
Right.
Hanukkah week, so I'm not sure how accurate I was, but but I thought it was nice for the little kids as we led up to Christmas to do a Hanukkah week.
The first Jewish man I met was in the military with me. So,
Oh, okay.
all right. So we got Yukon Holiday Kitchen menu there at Canada. Seared salmon with butternut squash puree, maple bourbon glaze, and fennel arugula salad. Beef bourguignon. I don't know how to say that. With crushed potatoes. So it looks like a Manhattan. Peppermint pinwheel cookies. And then, of course, their beverages are frozen Joffrey coffee, 81 Bay Brewing Company peanut butter banana porter, Playa Linda Brewing Company maple cookie blonde ale, Collective Arts coffee maple porter, regional ice wine, told you ice wine, regional red wine, frozen Joffrey's coffee with tap 357 Canadian maple rye whiskey, and of course a beer flight so you can try all of them. So, if I'm right, I think Canada actually has an area where you can only you can get beer flights.
Oh, okay. I haven't explored the Canada area as much as, like, I'd probably like to.
Have you done the
Um,
360 movie?
no, Taylor did and told me it was hot trash.
Really?
But she doesn't like anything like
She also doesn't probably know who Martin Short
educational.
is.
So, so I would like to do that. I mean, I've eaten at Le Cellier, but, that's about it, and just kinda cruise through there.
Right.
So I'd like to explore it more.
I don't there's not really that much there to explore, really. I mean,
Well, I
there's
guess maybe the movie thing and, like, that's I always wanna go up to the shop up there, but, like, there's never time, but,
right,
it's kinda cute in there. I did have they you can get the poutine. So I've
right.
had the poutine from the quick service
Well,
before, and
that's
that
what
was
we
really
got
good.
coming up. So they got refreshment port menu, location near Canada, turkey poutine, sweet potato fries
There
with
we
turkey
go.
gravy, cranberry relish, and crispy onions.
That looks really I am a sucker for Thanksgiving dinner kinda things,
I like
like
it sweet potato fries.
yeah, that's so cool.
So their beverage are Kill Farms pumpkin hard cider and Pasesc Cellars cranberry wine.
That sounds really good.
Here we go. World Showcase menu near port of entry. They have a holiday Mickey shaped liquid nitrogen pop, chocolate cake dipped in ganache made with red and green M&Ms, milk chocolate minis.
I need one of those. I mean, how it's like magic. It's like you're a wizard. You're at Hogwarts with this thing. That thing is awesome.
So it's soft. Then they have soft serve in a cone, vanilla, apple cinnamon, and dark chocolate. All right. Beverages. They have floats, Barks red cream soda or Barks root beer with vanilla soft serve, Lexington Brewing and Distilling Company, Bourbon, Bombonola and Cherry Cola. It just says floats underneath that. Lexington Brewing and Distilling Company, same thing, dark chocolate soft serve, Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey, and Barks Red Cream Soda with apple cinnamon soft serve. Coffee float, dark chocolate soft serve with iced coffee and choice of Mozart's liquor. So, ice cream and liquor go together, believe it or not.
In DCA, they have some sort of like a IPA
Yeah.
that's like apple cider, and you get it with no, I'm lying. It's some sort of IPA, but it's root beer flavored.
Oh wow.
And then they put like ice cream on top.
Oh wow.
My brother got it the last time we went. He said it was really good. But yeah, so I guess ice cream and beer can go together.
Yeah, they're. I think they always say it. IPAs are like pumpkin spice to men. Pumpkin spice. Is what
That's cute.
So here we have the holiday sweets and treats menu near port of entry: peppermint sundae, chocolate ice cream, whipped cream, and peppermint candies.
I
So,
love like peppermint and chocolate.
oh
Like
yeah.
it's just such a good combo.
Their beverages, they have a hot cocoa by Joffrey's Coffee. They have a chocolate peppermint shake with Twinings peppermint cheer tea. They have a hot cocoa by Joffrey's Coffee with choice of liqueur, Bailey's Original Irish Cream, Buffalo Trace Bourbon Cream, or Grand Mariner. Chocolate peppermint shake, Twinings peppermint cheer tea, and whipped cream vodka. Deschutes Brewery Jubilee. I think that's how you say it. Southern Tier Brewing Company, Two Christmas Ale, Wicked Weed Brewing Hops, Cocoa Porter, and of course you can get that in a beer flight. So
Love it.
yeah. So Mele Kaliki Maka Holiday Kitchen Menu.
Mele Kalikimaka is my way to say.
So location between World Showcase and the Imagination Pavilion. So it's a Kahlua pork with Okinawa sweet potatoes and mango salad. That sounds like a couple things thrown in together. I don't know why.
Yeah, 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 okay.
Sounds very Polynesian and Japanese at the same
Yeah, it does.
time. So next they got a lome salmon with tomato, onions, salmon roe, yuzu, mayonnaise, and yuca chips. So I'm gonna say that's that, if I have to guess. They have chocolate mocha cookie topped with coffee infused buttercream, coca nibs, and chocolate covered espresso. That sounds like a cookie that's gonna keep you awake.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And then melon breeze dole pineapple juice, lime juice, melon liqueur, and Cellar's Jerry spiced rum. That sounds good.
That does sound really good.
The brewery, five golden rings. Florida's Orange Grove Winery pineapple sparkling wine. Up next, they have a Noche Buena Cocina menu. Okay, between World Showcase and also the Imagination Pavilion. So, before we get moving, there's one thing we've talked about Holiday World, and I know that's taking us off here. I did not know Holiday World had blue ice cream as well.
They do. They're famous for their blue ice cream,
I did
apparently.
not. I thought that was only a Kings Island thing, and then I realized, and then seen they have blue ice cream down there. But anyway, moving on. They have plant-based chorizo tamal with here we go with the Spanish stuff. Cotija and spicy red chili sauce. Pastelone, sofrito marinated beef with sweet plantains and olives. Cinnamon spiced chocolate crinkle cookie. So
That looks good.
I don't know about putting plantains with olives. I don't.
Yeah, that sounds weird and gross,
Yeah.
but the cookie looks good.
So the beverages, they have a ponche navidine, I don't know, Christmas punch with apple, pear, guava, orange, dried hibiscus, brown sugar, tamar, tara, tamarind, cinnamon sticks, and cloves served warm. Left Hand Brewing Company Mexican hot chocolate milk stout. So, they have here a chestnut and good cheer holiday kitchen menu between World Showcase and they got a lot going on between those two areas. The
Yeah,
imagination.
they do.
So a cinnamon glazed almonds, cinnamon glazed cashews, cinnamon glazed pecans, fire roasted chestnuts. So this is where you're going to get your eggnog. You can also get eggnog with choice of cordial, fireball, cinnamon whiskey, Mozart chocolate liquor, or screwball peanut butter whiskey. And Southern Tier Brewing Company Chestnut Praline Imperial Ale. There's all your nuts. So this is over the World Nature Sunshine Seasons menu, the land. This is really going all over the place. There, peanut butter cookie made with red and green M&Ms, milk chocolate minis. And then I seen this when I was there the last time. Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company throughout the park. Merry Mint Cookie Latte, a festive blend of espresso, toasted marshmallow syrup, peppermint syrup, dark chocolate sauce, and milk topped with peppermint whipped cream and chocolate cookie crumb.
That looks so good.
And this is the thing that when we were standing in line to get our morning coffee, when I seen Charlie and Stacy, Charlie said, "I don't know what you're getting, but that looks amazing," and pointed. So, and they have a spirited version available with Bailey's original Irish cream,
Gotta love that.
and that is gonna do it.
I'm starving and really want some like specialty coffee right now. Like so badly. So badly.
But I mean, they have so much good stuff, and the thing is you have to have a small fortune to just
Yes,
try everything.
you
It's just
do. It absolutely. I know kind of my family, our strategy is that we're very like picky about what we're getting. But then everybody takes one bite,
Okay.
like, so then we're not all buying all this stuff. So we
Right.
can get more and, you know, not get full too fast, but also not spend so much money,
Oh, right.
kind of split it between everybody. So it's kind of a strategy there. But yeah, it would cost so, like, I am always like, people drinking around the world, how much money you got? Like,
Right. Oh, yeah. Well, I know to drink around the world, I mean, even if you're just drinking beer, it's gonna cost you over $100.
absolutely, absolutely. But it is kind of fun to just go and get like a bite of this or a bite of that. And like I really liked doing the cookie stroll because I'm all about the sweet stuff. But I took like a Ziploc bag and
Right,
just would take one bite and put the rest of the cookie in there, and but
right.
you
Mike
know,
says, "When you're
yeah.
in pop food court, I was asking for ho Klingon coffee when wearing a Doctor Who shirt and" oh, wow. And you're in the completely the wrong place for that too.
Yeah, a lot of, yeah, but, no, this was so fun. I can't wait to do the next food one with you because this
Well,
was really, really
the
great.
next
Let
one I
me know what
yeah,
you eat this weekend.
right. So, I know the next one we're gonna have is the International Festival of the Arts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Side note, I, did not do this intentionally or anything,
right.
but, we went to Disneyland. There's a little, like, gallery store right as you walk in, and there was the artist was there signing. So
Oh,
I got this,
wow.
like, pirate art. His name is Noah, and he was talking to me, and he's gonna be at the International Festival of the Arts
Oh, wow.
for, like, 3 weeks.
That's like my
So
favorite festival too.
it's my favorite festival too. It's the best. It's not
Oh, yeah.
as busy, but there's so much more, like, to do
Oh, yeah.
rather than just, I don't know, spend money. Like, there's so many cool things to do,
Yeah.
and I think the Festival of the Arts is the GOAT,
I
is
I
the best.
and I think the ones I can look at for long periods of time are the Thomas Kincaids, 'cause
Oh,
there's
that
just
was pretty.
so much detail that you just can look over it and just start finding stuff that you wouldn't think would be in there. They're just amazing. So,
So
the only
good.
way I can afford one is if I bought a Thomas Kincade puzzle. So, there's no way I
Yeah.
can afford it. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, it's all I think Heaven's done for every single one of those festival of art. She's went and painted one of the things where you get the little bit of paint and you get to do what is it, like 4 or 5 squares or something like
Yeah,
that,
it's like a huge paint by number.
right,
It's so cool that's to see it by the end when it's all done. But that is, I mean, just like that, it's like a fun activity to do,
right,
and it doesn't cost anything. And they have so many photo ops during that festival,
right,
but lots of hands-on activities, all the sidewalk chalk
right.
artists, and it's a, I think, the funnest festival for sure.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I just that I think I've been to almost all of them there at Epcot. So,
Yeah, I have, but, that one's definitely my favorite.
but so that is gonna do it. So,
Okay.
so we covered 2 festivals tonight.
Look at us.
Yeah. So, and we just went a half hour over so far, but other than that, I figured we were gonna go over. That's why I wanted to start a little bit earlier than what we were planning. But yeah, I this is amazing. I like talking about this stuff. I don't know. I'm sure you like food. I like food.
I love food. I'm a food girly, like, yes, I d I'm more like Taylor and I, if we go to the parks, by ourselves, honestly, we might ride a ride, but most of it's just shopping and eating. Like, we're just eating. We're eating, we're eating our way through it. So that's, I get so excited about
Margie's
all the
the
different
opposite
fun foods.
way. It's like we'll be at the park. I'm like, I'm hungry, and it's like she's just keeps going, and I'm just wondering. I'm like, I'm having fun, but I'm wondering when I'm gonna get to eat. It's
Well, you need to go with us again because honestly, we're planning out like we're eating and we're already planning where we're going to eat next.
Right.
Like, okay, we're eating this thing now, but in 2 hours we're going to be eating that.
Right.
Um, but yeah, so it's always so much fun.
I met with her, it even gets to the point where it's like, "Can we find somewhere to get a drink of water? I'm kinda thirsty." Is
Love that. But no, I get hangry, so I definitely need to be eating. But really quick, the best thing I ate this last weekend was over at Troubadour Tavern. They have these like loaded baked potatoes
Right.
that are just so good, but they have a couple of holiday ones, and I tried the one that had like slices of like roast beef on it, like but
Okay.
thick slices. I think it was tri-tip actually. So it had these like slices of tri-tip on it. It
Right.
was filled with spinach, um, spinach artichoke dip, which sounds weird, but it was warm and it had this tri-tip on top, and then it had kind of a glaze, and then was covered in those like fried crispy onions like you put in green bean casserole. It was so stinking good. Like I
Right.
I want to go back. It was so good. So anyway,
Wow. But yeah,
so
that's gonna do it. So, like I said, next time Kelly and I do this, we'll probably be doing International Festival of the Arts, or as Heaven calls it, iFarts. Uh, but, other than that, and then I'll look if anything pops up for Disneyland, we might cover it as well. So they pop stuff up all the time, like they'll pop stuff up for just certain restaurants, like the new bar and grill that's coming there for the Polynesian Tower, the DVC Tower is up there
yes.
right now. So,
Yeah,
but
Disney doesn't do as many like specific festivals like Epcot does, but for every season, there's a whole new array of food.
right,
So we'll always be able to talk about the new food.
right. So, but that is going to do it. Thank you guys for joining us. I know the next time we'll be back on is going to be on Thursday for Disney updates. And then, of course, we will be in the parks on Saturday and Sunday. Kelly, when's the next time you'll be?
Uh, okay, I'm gonna be live from home.
Okay.
Thursday, I'm gonna open some mail, kind of another check-in. I got a big box from Candy Mom. I've got a bunch of Christmas cards. So I'm going to be just doing a hangout kind of Thursday night.
Awesome.
And then I'm hoping to get some of my like holidays at Disneyland videos up by next week. So
Right. So that is going to do it. Don't forget to check out Kelly with her new name, Kelly in the Parks, over there. And like I said, I hope to see you guys Thursday, and hopefully you guys will join us next month when we do the next one. But that's going to do it. Thank you all. We'll see you later. Have a good night. Bye.
bye.